So far we've established that community is essential to life and that we are a reflection of our community. But this one's a little bit tougher because we don't like necessarily to talk about this, but a community takes work. A community takes work. Or better yet, should I say, a family takes work. You know, we all make jokes about our family at a holiday table at Thanksgiving. You know, you've got Uncle Andy that comes in and he's dressed up in his sweater vest and he's going to tell you that he went to Cornell and he sang a cappella and he sailed his boat across the world. And then you've got Aunt Meredith, and you know what Aunt Meredith is going to do. She's going to open every cupboard till she finds that vodka. She's going to pound that vodka and she's going to sit in the corner and she'll pass out before the meal's even served. And then you've got Creed. You don't really know why Creed's part of the family other than biologically. You don't really want to associate with Creed, and if Creed's over there, you got your kids over here, and you're doing the sidestep from Uncle Creed. And if you guys didn't get that reference, you need to watch The Office. But we all have these archetypes in our families, right? Or even in our community in something like SCN. Now, we don't have those exact archetypes. Those are exaggerations. But what I have found is community almost always multiplies what you put into it. Community almost always multiplies what you put into it. Your investment in community will, however much you invest, is what you will reap. Back to the Thanksgiving table, if you think about it, you have that one family member, and you know who it is at your house or in your family, that they'll stop by the local grocery store, they'll bring their nice china bowl, but they'll stop by the grocery store, get the potato salad, put it in the nice bowl, and deliver it. They're not really invested in your family very much, are they? Now, that might not be a reflection of what they really are in your family, but they're not invested in that Thanksgiving meal. Then you've got that one guy who is the master chef. And he worked 4 days to brine the turkey and then smoke the turkey and make sure it was perfect, and then he carved the turkey. We have those people in our family. I like to think of this positivity cycle or this negativity cycle. I'll give you an example of a positivity cycle. So if Jessica writes a note and puts it in my bag saying, "Good luck, hope your voice gets better," before I travel, that's going to impact me, right? And so maybe what I'll do is I'll send flowers to the house and say, "Hey, thanks for your note, it meant a lot." Well, if I send flowers to the house, then maybe when I come home, she's going to have my favorite cookies made and ready and warm when I get home. Now, I'm not saying that's how exchanges always work, but it's the concept of a positivity cycle, right? You start and you put something positive in, and what do you get out? Usually something positive. The contrary is true as well. I've got a client, and I'll be very, they're not in dental, but I'll be very neutral so that I can't necessarily get back. But they had a very, very toxic team member, and I was consulting with the manager, and I said, "Hey, you've got to release this person. You absolutely have to release it. Otherwise, you're going to have serious problems on your team and in your company." I won't get into the details of why this person was toxic, but it was bad. That meeting was on a Tuesday. Friday, I get forwarded an email where every single one of that manager's team members had signed a petition that jeopardized the company's integrity, that jeopardized the manager's integrity, and had a strike ready to go. Why? Because that negative team member kept drip, drip, drip negativity. So what you invest in community is very often what you're going to get out of community.